Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, as you probably guessed, ranking every single pyro cosmetic into a tier list. What that's going to look like by the end, I have no idea. This is, of course, my opinion, and let's get going here. I'll just go down the list. We'll see which ones end up being good or not. So this is a head full of hot air. This was added in the Invasion update. I don't mind this too much. This is, as far as, like, pyro cosmetics go, there could definitely be worse ones than the head full of hot air, but at the same time, like, I don't know. This kind of looks goofy, doesn't really combo with a ton of hats. I'll put this in, like, the pretty alright tier. It's just, like, about average as far as stuff goes. Abhorrent appendages. Okay, this is really why I wish this tier list was sorted, because this is Halloween restricted. I am going to be taking points off for Halloween restriction. Points, quote-unquote. I'll put the abhorrent appendages here. They're kind of hard to see. They're Halloween only. Not a huge fan of them. This is... what is this? The Air Raider. I do not like this cosmetic. I am sorry. This thing looks freaking stupid. This is what it looks like. It looks like you're like an elephant or something. I know it's supposed to be based on like a air pilot. What is it, the Air Force? I actually don't know. I'm guessing it's jet pilots who wear this in real life. This just looks super weird though. I hate the silhouette on this. It makes you look like an elephant. I'm gonna put this in garbage bin. I don't know. It's one of those ones that if I see it, I instantly get mad. The Airtight Arsonist. This one actually looks pretty dang cool. The problem that I have with the Airtight Arsonist, though, is that you can't really pair it with much else. You kind of have to use this as the head cosmetic. Let me actually check. Does this have conflicts? I'm pretty sure this had some kind of equip region conflict. If we just look up, like, a hat here. Oh, no, that might have been another one. Overall, this looks like just a worse version of the other, like, hazmat thing. This is, like... I think this is just loadout.tf doing this. I don't think that's, like, that glossy in the actual game, but I'll put this in pretty alright. It's fine. I don't mind it, but it's a worse version of a hat that already exists. The Apparitionist aspect. I love this hat so much. This is, like, one of the coolest pyro head, like, full head cosmetics, in my opinion. It's pretty subtle, but it also looks really nice with about anything. Like, the Ghost Pyro look is freaking cool. I'm gonna put this in God tier. Probably not a lot of stuff are gonna go in God tier, but, like, just the fact that you can have, like, basically a clear cosmetic that goes well with about anything. It looks like, you look like the one dude from Ghostbusters. Or I guess by the dude, I mean, like, the ghost, not like the guy. But I don't know, it's so cool looking. It has a really cool effect. Overall, one of my favorite ones. This is the Arachno Arsonist. I think this is Halloween only. No, this is just an actual hat. This isn't even a Halloween restricted one. Why? What? Good job, Valve. The, like, slightly weird clown hat is Halloween only. This one is just... you can just be a spider at any time of the year. I don't mind this, though. It goes well with some stuff. I'll put it in pretty alright. I feel like we're gonna have a really thick, pretty alright tier by the end of this, but... this is the Area 51, aka the 5-head Pyro. This just looks... oh, wait! What did I make? This is... I didn't even know this was a combination. Yeah, this is the 5-head cosmetic. I hate this so much. It looks kind of weird. I won't lie. I hate this. This is going in the gimmick one because it's like it's pretty funny. If you wear this with a gimmick loadout, then yeah, it'll look fine. Actually, here let's pair this with the Air Raid. I want to see like what that looks like. I hate that. This is awful. Arsonist apparatus apparently. Anyway, this looks bad. It's just, it doesn't even look bad. It's just hard to tell that you're wearing it. Is this Halloween? Hold on. Yeah, this is Halloween restricted, so it's even more pointless. Like, you can't even see it, but harder. We'll put this in too gimmicky. I don't really see why anyone would willingly equip this if they didn't just install the game during Halloween time. Arthropods aspect. I like this one. The silhouette of this is questionable looking, but I think this actually can work with quite a bit. So let me show you one thing that I really like that Pyro cosmetics do, and the reason that I even main Pyro in the first place, other than the old degreaser combo, rip in peace, is you can pair them, and the Pyro cosmetics have little thingies sticking out the top. So if, like, I take a look at a hat here, the little antennas stick through the side. And I think you can pair this with a lot, and it looks pretty good. A lot of pyro cosmetics do this, like I said. One of my favorite trends going on. I'll put this in very solid. I know it's an elite grade. There isn't an unusual variant, which is kind of suck, if we're being honest. But I don't mind it. Anyway, attendant. This is the first cosmetic on this entire list, other than the stupid astronaut helmet, that can be unusual, which is the way that I know it, because this is probably one of the better looking unusuals that you can get for pyro and still retain both of your kidneys. I think in terms of just a hat, it's all right. But in terms of bang for your buck for unusuals, which, yes, will bias a lot of my opinions because I did unusual trading for a bit. Yeah, so this can pair well with, like, a lot of stuff. There is, like, minor clipping on some of the stuff like this, but I actually don't mind this. It's like a general pyro hat. There certainly could be worse. What is this thing? This is the backpack broiler? Never even seen this one. Oh, this has, like, a particle effect and everything. Is this, like... This must have been added recently, though. There's no way. I don't even know what this is. I kind of like this one, though. I like that it has a smoking particle effect. The genteel smoke, I think, is the official name of that. I'll put this one in solid. Here is the first of many Bandolier cosmetics, and you know what? We're just gonna knock all these out right the frick now. Bandolier cosmetics, for the most part, are pretty dumb looking. I am not a fan of... like the bandoliers in general. If you take a look, like the grenades equips a lot. It takes a lot for these to be, or for these to look like anything. Like, it's just like, it's there. It's cool. Like, okay, I don't really have much of an opinion on it. It's just, it's on Pyro's chest. Okay. All right, cool. Nothing spectacular. All of these are gonna go in the same tier, except for the Bananades, because these are freaking hilarious looking. And the Professor's Pineapple, although I'm pretty sure this one is Halloween restricted too, so... Okay, no, it's not Halloween restricted, so I'll put this one higher. This one actually looks pretty cool, and I'll put the Bananades. All of the other Bandoliers are going in this tier because they don't look like anything. Okay, this is the Creature from the Crypt, I'd like to say. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Oh, Beast from Below. Never mind. Creature from the Crypt is something different. It's kind of cool looking. It gives you like a, like the octopus look. I know this is supposed to be like some kind of pilot or something, but the thing that it reminds me of, this guy, the Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, like, you're not gonna sit there and tell me that these are different things. You're just not. I refuse to be convinced by your lies. Anyway, because of that, because I think you could do a funny octopus loadout, I'll put this one on all right. Again, the silhouette on this one just weirds me out. I know it's an oxygen mask. Okay, it looks like Davy Jones, though. Shut up. Beep Boy. This is a belt cosmetic, I'm pretty sure. Where does this go? It's like there. How does the paintable version of this look? I think this is actually, as far as a belt cosmetic go, this is probably like one of the best ones. I'll put this in solid. I actually like this a lot. The more I look at it, I think because it's paintable and because the paintable version affects so much, it's pretty good. Birdcage. This is like if you want an unusual, but you don't want to pay that much for it. This is what you get. I'll put this in not great. I don't like the birdcage too much. Is this just called the Black Knight, or the Black Knight's like bassinet or something? It's okay. The silhouette on this one kind of weirds me out, but I think this is the only, like, night cosmetic the Pyro has, really. I'll put it in pretty alright, too. I don't, like, hate it, necessarily. The Blazing Bull is Halloween restricted. I don't mind it. And actually, what I'm gonna do here's what we're gonna do. I'm missing a tier here. We'll put all these in forgettable because I forgot they exist. Blazing Bull is gonna go in, it is kind of forgettable, honestly, but, it's also neat when you have, like, the full set equipped. I'll put it in, like, alright. Again, the alright tier is gonna be looking pretty thick. Also, I'll put the Robo Birdcage in the same tier as the Birdcage. To my knowledge, these don't look too different. They both look kind of weird. They have a very similar silhouettes. Actually, no, the Bolted Birdcage might be even cooler, because this is, like, paintable, versus this, which is, you just paint the bird. Like, I'm all for birds, but... What the... It's like 5 polygons on it. What is this bird? It's like a hexagon. I've never actually looked at this before. Okay, I'll put the Bolted Birdcage above, because this looks cool, actually. Like, if you paint it, like, green, It looks like you have like a laser grid above your head. Okay, Blizzard Breather. This thing is freaking cool looking. This is one of my favorite pyro full head cosmetics in the game too. In general, the only thing that I personally have wrong with the Blizzard Breather, which is a minor complaint, all things considered, is that it doesn't pair well with certain other hats. Although no, even like most of these are fine. Okay, yeah, something like this. There's a lot of clipping issues. The Blizzard Breather's pretty detailed. It has some pretty thick cloths going on. The paint is also a little bit off. This is something else that bothers me, is that like they tint the alpha layers. So like the paintable colors, basically the colors that you can like apply and it like puts it in specific spots, are weird. So like this is not white, this is painted white, but you compare that to the Brigade helm, for instance, which is like doesn't have that, and it's obviously a lot more white. There's another cosmetic that does this. I think it's like the Assassin's Hood or something, but yeah, that's the only complaints. I am like nitpicking so hard. This is one of the coolest looking pyro cosmetics in the entire game. It's just straight at S. Okay, the bone... Wait, what is this called, frick? Bone Dome. There we go. It's okay, I guess. The main draw with the Bone Dome is that you can basically have like an unusual version of this, and it's pretty cheap and doesn't look that bad. The paint's... Well, the paint doesn't really apply to much. It has the ugly, like, military green that Pyro doesn't really have a lot of cosmetics to go with, but it's okay. Again, I'm gonna bias this, like, a little bit up, because I think the unusual version of this, for the price it's at, is, like, super nice, but the hat in general, if you just wore this completely naked, no particle effects whatsoever, it's just, like, it's whatever. The visor also makes it, like, kind of weird if you pair it with, like, some of the full head stuff, but... It's okay. I'll put it in solid. Just because the unusual one. Oh, style 2. I forgot there's another style. Okay, this is the one. I was trying to think like, I thought it did more than that. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely keeping it in very solid now. This is one of the better pyro hats that you can get unusual. Bandolier. I'll put this one in the same as these. I think this, in terms of like the Bandolier cosmetics you can get, this is one of the better ones. The Bandoliers are like some of the better Bandolier cosmetics. I'm not putting them in God tier though. Boom Boxers. This is a very polarizing one. Some people really like the Boom Boxers. I hate these, dude. Way too gimmicky. It looks really stupid on every single class. It's not even that funny looking. If you, we're gonna, trigger warning here, we're about to zoom into Pyro's ass. The cloth does not even look like cloth. Look at the texture on this. It's so, like, low poly. It doesn't even look like anything. It's just, like, I hate these. These are too gimmicky. They have, like, maybe one funny loadout. They're obnoxious. We're gonna do another grouping. The clown cosmetics, of which there are way too many on Pyro. Actually, no, I'll leave that one separate. They all suck. I hate all the clown cosmetics. It's Valve is trying to give you commentary about like, oh, the Pyro mains are clowns. Shut up, Valve. You don't know anything. But in general, the clown cosmetics are ugly. Anyone who uses these is either a free-to-play with no other cosmetics or is like trying to be obnoxious. But anyway, I hate clowns. They can die. Yeah, that's it. Is it breather bag? I think? Maybe. Sounds about right. I don't like this. I'll put it in not great. It just looks weird. It's not even like... It doesn't go with anything. Brigade helm, solid. One of the first pyro cosmetics ever added. Thematically good. One of the cool things that they added. I don't even know what to say about their Brigade helm. It looks nice, okay? They did a good job. It was one of the few cosmetics in this dang game that they actually thought about when they added it. Bubble pipe. I actually like this one. The only thing I don't like about the bubble pipe is that you can't really pair it with any other cosmetics and it look good. Like, some of the stuff clips through the bubble pipe. That's the main issue I have with it. Like, if we take a look at, like, the full head cosmetics... Actually, you know, if you use it with, like, one of these, it actually looks kind of nice. Most other hats don't work super well with it, though. I'll put this in... I quite like this. I think it fits into the TF2 art style pretty well. I'll put this in very solid. Maybe a controversial opinion, but... I think it looks cool in the concept or in the confines, I guess, of TF2. Bernie's bonnet. All right, I'm gonna get called a furry for this, but the Pyro, like, dinosaur set is so goofy looking that I'm going to put it in very solid. It's just, like, it's so inoffensive. I can't help but like it because it's so funny looking. Burning bandana, I don't like this. Not great. It just looks stupid. It reminds me of this, which I know is like what it's probably supposed to be based on, but I don't want to have to think about women. So we're putting that in the not great tier. The Johnny Test hair, the head of fiery hair, and is there a turbocharged backpack that Pyro can wear? Probably. This is, I see everyone wear this. It must be like, I know it's in a newer case. Is it like a blue? It's got to be like one of the more common ones. What is this even called? The burning beanie. Oh my god, it's a beanie. What am I even supposed to say about this? It looks like freaking Johnny Test. I don't want to have to think about Johnny Test either. It's just this. It's this guy, but in like a pyro cosmetic. It's so stupid looking. In fact, if you combine it with one of the clown cosmetics, you could probably make this guy. I'm putting this in not great. I don't like this. That's the burning question, I think. I like this hat. I'm putting it in very solid. It's one of the few hats that Pyro has. It's like, Pyro doesn't really have that many things that are just hats. This one accomplishes that very well. Anyway, this looks cool. I like the thing in here, the lighter on the side of the hat too. It's a neat touch. Definitely one of the better quote-unquote just hats Pyro has. The Butler. I can't even remember what this looks like. It's been so long since I've even seen one of these. I mean, it looks all right. It's like, it's kind of whatever. I put this in forgettable. I don't, mainly because I forgot this was even in the game until now. The hollow head, or wait, what is this called? The candy cranium. Sorry, it looks like the hollow head, except it's striped. Forgettable. It's Halloween restricted too, so it's like, it's even worse that way, I think. Wait, actually, is this? So this was added in one of the new crates. This is not Halloween restricted? Excuse me? There's one that looks identical to this that is. Okay, just, okay, all right, sure, whatever. Still going unforgettable, but that's very weird. I hate thinking about the Halloween restrictions. They're so freaking stupid. Bird, automatically, biasly, all the birds are going in at least a pretty good tier. This one happens to be dead, which sucks for it. I'll put it in pretty all right. All the other birds are gonna go higher than that, though. This one's only going there because it's like, it's dead. And birds are better when they're alive, in my opinion, but that's just me. Okay, finally we've hit the cat's pajamas here. This is probably, if you think about pyro cosmetics and you're making the assumption that like pyros are furries, I don't mind this because it looks very clean. Like pyro doesn't have that many hoods. There's basically just looks like the pyromancer's hood with ears, which I really like the pyromancer's hood. Objectively speaking, if you ignore the fact that furries are a thing, which is good for your mental health, by the way, I would advise that you continue to do that if you get into the habit of it. This is an all-right cosmetic. I think on Pyro, it looks well. It's like nicely colored and everything. It's the people who wear it that typically get the reputation. The Centurion, I can't remember the last time I've seen this in game. This, I think, looks actually pretty good. I don't like the sideways paintbrush as much as I like the vertical paintbrush. I think like if it's like the Roman style. No, this is Roman style. I don't know what the difference is. I've not studied up on my Roman lore. What are we thinking? Are we thinking very solid? Actually, tell you what, I'll put this in very solid. I think that works really well. And then there's like an armor that goes with this. That's kind of worse. Yeah, this one. This looks kind of stupid. I'll put this in pretty all right. There needs to be more armor cosmetics in TF2. That's what I'm going to argue for. These are mercenaries. Why are there so many beanies but no armor? What is this called? The cauterizers. Caudal appendages. No, that's the tail. That's the no, this is just the charred chainmail. Sorry. Okay, these don't even, this doesn't look bad. This actually, speaking of armor, I think this could be worse. The texture's a little questionable on them. I wish they at least use like a bump map or something on that, but it's fine. I'll put this in pretty all right. It works okay. I think there are probably more or better whatevers. Coffin kit. The only reason I remember what this even is because there's an unusual version that goes for like a couple $1 trillion. The coffin kit, like, just bare naked on the pyro. We're gonna pretend the unusual version doesn't exist, because I like keeping both my kidneys in my body and not selling them for unusuals. It actually looks pretty good on pyro. If you're going for a spooky pyro, I mean, they put some thought into, like, how this looks. It's literally just a coffin around his pack. It has the, like, 2 freaking pixel wide... What does this even say? Teeth death list? I can't even read it. It's way too low quality. Anyway, this looks cool. I'll put this in solid. I think in terms of pyro backpacks, which are underrated, by the way. People don't like pyro backpacks. It's good, okay? And if you get the unusual version, then you're even cooler. Oh, for frick's sake. All right, so we've hit the, the combustible cutie here. Listen, okay? Listen, okay? The combustible cutie looks really good with any hat that you can possibly put on pyro. All right? I use this on my main loadout. Literally, if we look up hat, the ears and horn will poke through literally every hat. The only reason I still use this is because I unboxed it randomly, and I wore it, like, semi-ironically just because it was expensive and to piss people off, because they're like, oh my god, this brony just killed me, and I thought it was funny. It looks, like, really good with almost every single hat that you put on it, though, because the horns and ears poke through the hat. Okay, listen, all right? You can call me whatever you want, all right? It's a good-looking hat, though. You can't tell me that it is not a good-looking hat. Like, look, it's just, it works with all of this. It's going on God tier. Be outside the Walmart parking lot, 1 a.m. the night, you can fight me over that. All right, cool. Anyway, combustible kabuto. This one looks weird. I had an unusual one of these a while ago. I didn't like it too much. It's like, it's got one of those weird silhouette jobs going. I don't like it just because it looks stupid in, like, enough areas. Like, it's the cone head pyro with, like, the ear flaps. I don't mind it, though. It's still a helmet. I'll give my helmet boys some respect. I'll put it in pretty all right. Connoisseur's cap. It's very forgettable. Okay, I feel like wearing the Connoisseur's cap, this is, like, one of the tallest hats in the entire game. It makes you, like, directly worse at the game, because Sniper can, like, see you over corners and stuff. And I mean, you can paint it colors, I guess. You can paint it like the... Oh, no! Oh my god, what did I just... Don't paint it that color. But if you paint it any other color, it's whatever. I'm gonna put it not great, though. I don't like this one too much. It's the Ratatouille hat. Alright, listen. When we get the rat cosmetic to go inside it, I'll rate it higher. Until then, that's what we're getting. Corpse Metropolitan? Alright, watch this. Anyway, the Pyro Shark beanie, the freaking, what is this even called? There's so many things. Is it the cranial, the C word, the genus for shark? I don't know. I like this one. I'll put this in very solid. It's a Pyro Shark. It's a neat reference. In terms of beanies, this is good. You can get a pretty cheap, unusual one of these. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty dang awesome, epic, if you will. Trash can monster. Halloween restricted trash can monster, unfortunately. I'll put this one in forgettable, because honestly, it's like Halloween cosmetics just suffer so much from not even being visible, like, in like 11 months out of the year. You have to make a really good looking Halloween cosmetic for me to remember it exists. This one, the Creature's Grin, I actually love this in terms of like a horror thing. I'm gonna put this on pretty alright. It's Halloween restricted, that's the main thing, but this just looks so cool. The fact that it just like splits open. What is this is grenades. This is a bandolier. Freaking Cremator's Conscience. We're gonna put this in forgettable. It's like, it's not the worst bandolier ever, but it's not good enough for me to acknowledge its existence. Oh, this sucks. It's garbage bin. The Crusader getup? Honestly, in terms of pyro, like, the shirts and, like, the full body cosmetics, this is one of the better ones. It doesn't work with every cosmetic like some of the other full body, like, pyro shirts do, but in terms of, like, what you can do with it, I mean, the paint is subtle, but it works, too. Like, if I wanted to paint this, like, lime green, I don't, just for the record, but if I did, I'll pick a vibrant color. It works with a decent amount of stuff. You can pair this well. I'll put this in solid. Okay, the Exorcist. I don't actually remember what this looks like on Pyro. When did they even make this a Pyro cosmetic? Oh, that's actually... Wait, what? That's actually so cool. I didn't know they did that. Okay, I actually like this one a lot more than I thought I did now. It's the... I don't know if I quite agree with a priest aesthetic for Pyro. I think that might be maybe a little whatever, but I kind of like this. I'll put this in pretty all right. The Q suit. This is a really nice looking cosmetic, just in general. I feel like this would somehow get stereotyped as being like a furry or whatever. I just think this works with like enough cosmetics and it actually looks nice. It's basically like a mask for Pyro that actually like looks good with his whatever and isn't like weirdly silhouette breaking like it is with the bandana and whatnot. Anyway, it's all right. I'll put it in, or it's actually very good. Sorry, I'll put it in very solid. Diamonds. Okay, yeah, there are a couple of these. These are the eyeball cosmetics, which are Pyro specific, I think. These are all bad. I hate every single one of these except for like maybe 3. We'll put these in 2 gimmicky, this one in 2 gimmicky, this one in not great. I think that's all of them. There's some actually good eye cosmetics. These aren't it, Chief. All right, these are the same cosmetic except painted differently. The traffic cone, the cone zombie cosmetic. This is literally only getting a pretty all right because it's from Plants vs. Zombie. It's a stupid looking cosmetic, but I love Plants vs. Zombies, so it's going there. This is called the Death Support Pack, apparently. What even is this? Kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Looks like a heart respirator on the outside of your body. This one sucks, not great. The freaking Death Cap. This one goes in not great. I don't like this one. Looks really freaking stupid. I hate clowns. This one, though, the Deity's Dress. Now, this is where things get a little spicy. This gives Pyro a really cool-looking cosmetic. It looks a little weird, I'll admit. It even has, like, the dong flap going on down there. But the shoulder pad feathers, especially when you paint them, are so freaking cool-looking, dude. This works, like, so well with a lot of other cosmetics. I'm gonna put this in very solid. Might be a controversial opinion. I don't know what people think about this one, but El Muchacho. It's there. I wouldn't personally wear this. Might work well on certain cosmetics. That's about it. The wax, the stupid electric, this is, okay. If you wear this, there's a 100% chance you're either freaking stupid, you have a meme cosmetic loadout, or you bought the cheapest possible unusual that you could find. I hate this. It's so freaking stupid looking. Actually, okay, seeing the painted variants, I'm not gonna put it that low. I'll put it in 2 gimmicky, but I still hate this. It's awful. The 2 fast food items. Pyro has a fast food set for some reason, because, you know, Pyro has a rich history of McDonald's promotion. I don't like these either. They are way too gimmicky, and I think there's like a... Oh, yeah. This is like the fry cook grill that you put on your back, which, why would I have that when there's already a really cool-looking grill that smokes and everything that you could put on your back? It's dumb. Organs. What are these actually called? The external organs. Sorry, to separate them from the internal ones. The organs actually look cool, though. I'll put them in pretty all right. I mean, they're not the worst backpack cosmetic you could get. Still, I'd probably rather have different ones, but I don't mind them. There's the goalkeeper, which is pretty cool. And then there's the Face of Mercy, which is the worst version of the goalkeeper. So I think just by default, by being a worse version of another thing, I'll put it not great. The Fallen Angel, it's cosmetic. If you want wings for Pyro, okay, this is cool looking. It's all right. Not personally my style, but I could see where this would fit into to some of the cosmetics. I'll put it up here at the Blazing Bull. The Peasant Pyro, the Fearmonger, I'm pretty sure. It's all right. Is this Halloween restricted? I can't even remember. A lot of these. Pyro has so many freaking Halloween cosmetics. Oh, no, this is promotional, so I guess it's not. Oh, it's a scarecrow mask. Okay. Wait, what the frick? This has this style? Okay, no, frick. This is going out to very solid. That's like the edgiest freaking thing ever. What is this? The Feathered Fiend. This is, oh, wow. It's a wagon. If this looked a little bit different, I think this would be probably my favorite cosmetic in the game. As of now, though, it looks like Pyro's face is being eaten by a snake. Honestly, the like South American like freaking feathered serpent aesthetic is cool. Okay, I'm tired of people pretending it's not. I'll put this in pretty all right though. I don't mind this. Okay, as far as bird cosmetics in TF2 go, there are the bad ones, there are the good ones, and then there's the Phoenix, which is the best freaking one in the game, okay? This just looks, it's huge, number 1. I wish you could paint him. I wish you could paint him so bad. And he has a blue color variant. She's like slightly yellower. Anyway, best bird cosmetic in the game. I wish Pyro had a phoenix head. So I thought for a while that this was a worse version of the apparitions aspect, the freaking filamental. The filamental is really cool because you can paint it, and you can't see it because loadout.tf is kind of garbage, but it's clear, and it's basically a paintable apparitions aspect. That's like the only reason why you'd use it. This literally looks like the light bulb is turned on with the specular level this high. Freaking, yeah, loadout.tf needs to fix their lighting engine. Anyway, this is probably one of the cooler ones just because you can paint it. I've seen a lot of people use this better than the aspect. Yo, another Johnny Test hair. This one is slightly better. The firefighter. It's like a fighting game character. Hold on. I'm pretty sure, is this based on, like, Street Fighter? See what the trivia section says. I have no idea. I'm just going to assume it's based on Ninja Fortnite then. Anyway, I'll put this in pretty alright. It's better than the stupid Johnny Test beanie, but it's still a little weird. This one is cool looking. The Firefly. In terms of full head Pyro cosmetics, this one is probably among the better ones, and it has 2 styles too. The only thing that I don't like is that this doesn't work amazingly with hats. Like, there are clipping issues on some of them. I feel like you just kind of want this as its own thing. This one's really cool. It has 2 paint styles, so like you can paint the visor, or you can paint... Oh no, wait. What? Wait, what's the difference? What's the difference? It's just on here twice. I guess there aren't even 2. There aren't even 2 styles. Why is it on here twice? Dang it. Loadout.tf just like pranked me really hard. I'll put this in solid though. This one is called the Fireman's Essentials. It's a pretty nice looking backpack cosmetic. I mean, it's like a fire extinguisher with an axe. As far as backpack cosmetics go, it retains the shape of Pyro pretty well, and it's cool looking. I'll put it in solid. I would wear this. I didn't even notice this in the game until now, actually. Firewall helmet, I think, retains a lot of the cool stuff about the Fireman's helmet. It just looks like a robo hat, which oftentimes, and unless for whatever reason the robo hat is paintable and the normal one is not, the robo hat is just kind of worse. Okay, we've hit Wamo hat number 1. Ignoring Wamo for a second, which once again I encourage you to do on a daily basis. This is a good hat, okay? I can see why people like this. The paint is a little subtle for my taste. I kind of wish this had like a style where the top, like the hat itself was the same color as Pyro's like clothes and stuff, like this red here, but I mean, this works. This is it's one of the better like just hats, ignoring the association to a certain drama tuber. I'll put this one in. It's very solid. Yeah, I don't think I'll put it in God tier. What is this like mohawk thing? I've never even seen this before. The Flame Hawk. Okay, this is going in gimmicky. This looks dumb. The present is going in not great. It's Christmas themed. It's whatever. I wouldn't wear this ever. Oh, clown pants. Forgot to put that in the gimmicky. This thing, the Foster's Facade. Yeah, I knew that. This is okay. I don't like this too much. So this is a pretty easy way to get like a paintable like full head Pyro cosmetic. You can like make a gimp suit if you want. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, just because it's paintable, it's an easy way to get a full head paint. I'll put it in pretty alright, but the base like unpainted version is just whatever. I don't like it too much. The entire biker set is kind of dumb. I don't like it too much. I'll put it in forgettable. Although no, I'll put it in pretty alright. I think you could make a solid case for any one of the biker Pyro cosmetics being used. Yeah, here's the other one. The Glob. This one is full head, but it is Halloween only. Not gonna lie though, I kind of like this. This one's super underrated, actually. I never see people wearing this during Halloween. This is like arguably one of the better ones, even if loadout.tf has a fit when trying to render it. I'll put this one in very solid. This is like, I actually love that now. What? The Goblin's Glare is probably the name for that. No, Gothic Guys. In concept, the Gargoyle Pyro would be a cool idea, but it doesn't really work super well. You can't really pair it with anything. I'll put it in not great. Cauldron is okay. I'll put it in forgettable because it's Halloween. Same with the Oh, wait, no. Is this... Hold on. What is this even? The Hand Hunter. Okay, yeah, this is Halloween restricted. Go on in. Forgettable. Cool. Okay, the Handyman's Handle. This one is another one that you will get stereotyped as somebody who is looking for the cheapest possible unusual if you buy one of these. It sticks up way too far off the Pyro's head. You are at a legitimate gameplay disadvantage if you wear this. It looks freaking stupid. I'm gonna put this into gimmicky. This, I don't remember the name of this. The hard-headed hardware, I think, maybe? It's kind of cool looking if you use this with the right set, but at the same time, it is Halloween restricted, so don't know how high I can really put it. Okay, the hazmat head case is pretty cool looking. I still prefer, and tell you what, I'll do this right now. Where's the blizzard breather? Or no, this, these are the two, like, hazmat type of things. The Mishap Mercenary is so much cooler looking than the hazmat head case, okay? I'll get that out there right now. I am on the Mishap Mercenary train. The hazmat head case is still pretty cool. I'll put this in very solid, but the Mishap Merc is going in God tier simply because anything that the Blizzard Breather doesn't look good with, the Mishap Mercenary does look good with. So if you own both of these cosmetics, you can equip literally any hat in the entire game and you're going to be good to go. Is this the Among Us hat? Oh my god. It is the Among Us hat. You're right. Oh my god. Didn't think about that. Okay. What do we even do with this now? Tell you what, community poll right now. Where's this going? Where's the Among Us hat going? Everyone's either saying trash or god. Okay, make its own tier. Fine. We'll put it in the sus tier. Fine, you all wanted this. This is your mistake that we're making. Okay, the head warmer. One of the best cosmetics in the entire game. I swear to god, the head warmer looks good with about any other cosmetic on Pyro. In terms of hood cosmetics for any class, this is one of the better ones. I'm putting this in God tier. A little bit of bias. I mean, I wear this on my Pyro, but yeah, the head warmer is fantastic. One of my favorite hats in the game. The Beekeeper. I actually don't mind this one. This one looks pretty stupid on its own, but you can combine it with like some of the like full face mask stuff or the full head cosmetics in it. It looks a lot better. I'll put this in pretty all right. I've heard some people just hate this. But usually the people that I hear hate this are in the unusual trading community, so take that for what you will. The Pyro coat, that I can't remember the name of, is going in the very solid tier. Actually, in terms of Pyro cosmetics, this one can work with a lot of stuff. I know it's in the same set as the Reporter. Hot case, thank you. For some reason, that just wasn't on the list of items that I wrote down. This is like, I think, one of the better shirt cosmetics for Pyro if you want just a shirt cosmetic. Pairs well with a lot of the hats. In general, just it's pretty solid looking. I mean, not much to really say about it. Socks and sandals. Oh my god, I don't... It's one of those ones that you see on the workshop, you laugh at, and then like 2 years later, the Halloween update rolls around and they're like, new cosmetics for the Pyro, and that one gets added, and you're like, why did Valve add that? Sounds oddly specific, but that happens quite often. I agree with Zesty Jesus that the workshop items aren't very good. Pyromancer, or no, wait, what is this? This is the Pyromancer's. The Hottie's hoodie actually is all right. This is, for all intents and purposes, this is one of the best hood cosmetics that you can get unusual. It doesn't have a super big profile, which can sometimes be annoying. Like, let me show you what I mean. Compared to the head warmer, which is like an entire hood that goes around your head. It makes Pyro's head a little bit bigger. The Hottie's hoodie just kind of is there. It's like it's skin tight almost. It's also paintable. This is one of the best Pyro unusuals that you can get in terms of like price to quality, because I mean it looks really good and it's also pretty cheap. If you don't get this unusual, just get a head warmer. If you do get this unusual, really nice, though. I'll put this, because of that, I'll put this in I'll put this in solid. I had a purple energy one of these for years. Helicopter. The hovering hotshot. This, what even is this, dude? When was this added? Oh, it's Halloween restricted. Okay, no wonder I don't know what it is. Does the thing spin? Does anyone know? Oh, no, I guess it doesn't. Okay. Forgettable then. I forgot it was in the game, so. This one, the Pyroland pack, Infernal Orchestra, is that what that's called? Maybe. I don't mind this. It's not too great. Put it in forgettable. Even though it is like a Valve official thing, there's like an entire event about this and everything. Unless you're a really nostalgic fricker for TF2. I don't know about that one. This is the Jupiter jetpack. Pyro seems to have a lot of jetpacks that you can't even use if you're using the actual jetpack. Actually, this one looks kind of cool. This looks like you have a scorch shot strapped to your back. The problem is that there is a jetpack cosmetic that is directly better than this. This doesn't look bad, but there is a better one. So I'll put this in all right. Last breath. Okay, this is... It's a good cosmetic, okay? I know it's like the Wamo hat. I know it's the edgy Pyro hat. Listen, though. It's good looking. It looks cool. I'll put it in God tier. There's a reason it's overrated. And also, yes, Sans Undertale. The little buddy makes you a sailor. Okay, it's going in forgettable. Okay, now I get to the tongue cosmetic. Before they added the eyeball cosmetic, the binoculus, this was one of the funniest freaking cosmetics in the game. I know some people make like furry loadouts or whatever with it. Hold on. I'm putting this high. This is going in the very solid tier, and the Popeyes, wherever they went, are going in the very solid tier too. Because the amount of meme loadouts you can make with these that are actually, like, funny looking are really good. Actually, you know what? Yeah, these are going in God tier. These are, like, one of the best eyeball cosmetics. I don't even care. Macabre mask. Is this Halloween restricted? Yeah, this is Halloween restricted. This is a really cool cosmetic, though. I'll put this in pretty all right. This would be one of the better head cosmetics if it wasn't Halloween restricted, but it is what it is. Madam Dixie. I don't remember what this even looks like. Madam Dixie's forgettable. Actually, because it has a pretty cheap and decent looking unusual variant, I'll put it in all right. Literally, like, some of these hats, I completely forget are in the game if they didn't have a decently cheap, unusual variant. That's the only thing saving some of these from obscurity. This one is a worse version of the other one that I put in pretty alright. The Air, or not the Air Raid, whatever this is. This is just going in not great. I don't like this one too much. I'm sorry. Mix the Arachno and the Liquor. I don't know if I want to do that. What the frick? It does look like a pug. It literally does. Pugs are stupid looking, though. I hate them. Maniac's Manacles. This looks like nothing. If this wasn't Halloween restricted, I would forget this is in the game. This is pointless. It's going in the garbage bin. It's not even forgettable. It's like, I'm just mad. I look at this, and I get mad that this is in the game. Ice Cream Pyro. It's like a super cone head. Your head sticks way up. You're at a gameplay disadvantage if you choose to use this. It's not great, okay? I don't particularly like this. Just my opinion. You might be able to make some kind of cute looking set with it. I don't care though. I hate it. The Metal Slug. This one actually looks really funny. This is a robo reskin of the Tyrannosaurus Trypnophobia. I don't know. It's kind of funny looking though. It looks like a little like sucker octopus thing. Definitely not my cup of tea. It's not the worst thing in the world though. I'll put it in pretty all right. We're gonna put the Trypno thingy. This thing is adorable, okay? I'm putting it in very solid out of pure bias of the fact that it looks adorable. Oh wait, Moon Man pack, yeah. Why didn't I put this in a tier before? I picked it up and I was like, oh, it's going in this tier. It's pretty all right, okay? In terms of backpacks, it's there, it exists. Mr. Juice, I hate this one. It looks so freaking stupid. I get mad if I get killed by someone wearing this. Thankfully, it's only, like, visible 1 month of the week. I'll put it in too gimmicky, because you might be able to make, like, some decent-looking thing out of it. It is paintable, okay? So at least you can do that. You can be, like, a watermelon pyro. Alright, okay, this is actually... It's really cool-looking, but I hate it. I don't know. I can't with this. Did I say 1 month of the week? 1 month of the year. God damn it. Mr. Quackers. It's like the one bird themed pyro cosmetic out there. I'll put this in very solid. I like Mr. Quackers. It's a duck. TF2 has ducks in it. Okay, it's not furry. It's duck themed. It's a duck. Pyro, but his head is being consumed by a tumor. Pyro cosmetic, but I'm putting it in too gimmicky. Okay, now we get to the Nabbler. The Nabbler is one of the weirdest freaking cosmetics in the entire game. What is this supposed to be? Is this a reference to something? This looks so freaking stupid. It's going in the garbage bin. I hate the Nabbler. I hate it. It's awful. Not top tier. It's awful. I hate it. Napper's Respite. This actually, I really like this hat. A lot of people say it's overrated. I think it's perfectly rated. I'll put it in very solid. The Necronomic Crown. This must have been a new one. I'm pretty sure if this is the same hat that I'm thinking it is. Oh, it's okay looking. I'll put it in freaking forgettable. Actually, I'll put it in all right. It's not forgettable. It's unique looking, but it's not the best. This thing, the diver, this is like a really cool item. I wish this was not Halloween restricted. It's only pretty all right because it is, but if this wasn't, I think this would actually be a really cool looking hat. The Smith sweater, or the one, no, sorry, that's a different one. The North Polar Fleece. These are, okay, literally these are the same item. Look at this. North Polar Fleece. Oh no, this is noticeably worse. I'll put this in pretty all right, and then the Smith sweater in forgettable. It's the same thing. Cooler design, but it just looks like a Pyro's wearing it on the outside of his, like, suit, which is just like, what the frick. The Mexico hat. The old the old G is going in the pretty alright tier. I don't know. It's like, you can make a Mexican loadout with it, I guess. Pampered Pyro. Hate this item. It sucks. It's just really freaking stupid looking. The Iron Mask thingy, the person on the Iron Mask. This looks like it would be really hard to put with other stuff, and the only thing you change is the flame color. I'll put this in not great, because it's cool in theory. It's just, I think when you actually go to, like, combine it with anything else, it was not going to look too good. Jester hat. Clown alert. Phobos filter. This was one of the Invasion update ones. I actually don't mind this. This is a pretty cool head cosmetic for Pyro. I'll put it in very solid. I'm trying to think of what else you could replace this with on like a space like futuristic loadout. And I think this probably is the best one. Both of the reindeer antlers are really stupid. I'm trying to remember if any of these are paintable. This is just, it's stupid. I know it's a reference to the Grinch, okay. This isn't even paintable. I hate this one. Now the plumber's pipe, I'm pretty sure this one is paintable. So it at least gets something. Oh, never mind. It's just the wire that's paintable. So yeah, this one sucks too. Okay, well, both of these are really stupid. We're gonna put these in the trash can. The Brain in a Jar cosmetic, the Professor's Principle, is actually really freaking cool looking. I wish this wasn't Halloween restricted. So many of Pyro's cosmetics, I think, could get away with not being Halloween restricted. We'll put them in pretty all right, just because, I don't know. If it wasn't, it would be a lot cooler. The portable Smith container. I think this one actually looks all right. What's the difference between having this and not having this? Really not that much. Wow, this is an old cosmetic. I thought this was new. I thought this was like from the cases. That's from 2013. Okay, I'll put this in pretty all right. I think it's subtle, but it works. This is the same thing as the Rusty Reaper, except it's worse, but the eyes glow, and it may or may not be Halloween restricted. I don't know. It's cool in theory. It's just like, again, I wish it wasn't Halloween restricted, especially when there's one that looks exactly the same that is, or that isn't. We'll put it in forgettable. The Rusty Reaper, we'll do this one now. This is the one that doesn't, or it looks about the same. The Rusty Reaper, in my opinion, is actually a very good side grade, to the Last Breath. I'm gonna put it in God tier for the sole reason that even though the Last Breath is not paintable, the Rusty Reaper is paintable. Now, on its own, you wouldn't think that this was, like, super good. It's kind of stupid looking, if we're being honest. The fact is that you can combine this with, like, any kind of hat you want, and it's going to look really cool. Because it's just a full paintable, like, Pyro head, I think you can get so much versatility out of this. Specifically, if you combine it with the ones that, like, cover more of your face. Like, this is cool, okay? I think that this works pretty similarly to the Last Breath, and you can paint it. Pyro Shark. This is, like, I love this cosmetic. Okay, it's on like the Lollichop liquor tier of just being a stupid meme cosmetic. It's funny. It really is. Here we go with this again. This is the Flame Deer. I don't like this because the textures are so freaking weird on this. It just looks like you're a leather daddy. Doesn't even look like it's part of Pyro. It just looks like you're just a guy who's done a little bit too many drugs in his lifetime. I really despise this, okay? It looks really creepy. The antlers are like also leather. What the frick is going on with this? The antlers and the ears poke through hats. I don't care. I don't like this. I'll put it not great. It's at least like you can use it with a lot. That's the only thing saving it from the garbage tier, but it's not very good. Okay, Pyromancer's hood. This is really cool looking. I'm gonna put this, I don't think it's quite in god tier, but it's very solid. It's one of the better hood cosmetics, not just on Pyro, but in TF2 in general. You can pair this with a lot. I think I would still rather use the head warmer for a lot of stuff, but goddamn, this is really close. The Pyromancer's mask. For some reason, this gets stereotyped as a furry cosmetic. Why? It's a dragon skull. It's like right out of Skyrim. Why is this a furry cosmetic? This is one of the best Pyro cosmetics in the game. It makes Pyro look like a badass. Okay, what's furry about it? The fact that it kind of looks like a dragon, I guess? Well, there are hats that kind of look like a lot of things. I hate it. I don't care if furries use it. It's not a furry cosmetic. It's really cool looking. One of the best Pyro masks. Pyromancer's raiments. It's kind of a worse version of the other coat, the hot take, so I'll put this in pretty alright. It's whatever. The Pyro's beanie, the first cosmetic that was ever added into TF2, for Pyro at least. I don't like this, I'll be honest with you. Okay, off topic. I'm gonna put this in forgettable, but off topic. Has anyone ever seen a real-life child wear a beanie with a propeller on it? I've never seen one of those in real life. It's only something that's in movies. Is it just something that's, like, carried over from, like, the 1950s or something that, like, we just don't remember? I have no idea. Who's, like, trying to, like, fly away by, like, spinning the propeller? What's the point of it? This is the same thing, except I think it's kind of funny because there's like a boat propeller on it. It's the same deal, though. To be fair, though, I feel like you could get some extra airtime if you wore one of these. The rail spikes, these are these Halloween restricted? I don't know. No, these aren't even Halloween restricted. You can be, like, a hooker. You can be a goth, big titty goth GF Pyro. I don't like this cosmetic though. It looks kind of stupid. I'll put this in not great. The Raven's visage is the same thing as the Pyromancer's mask, but you can't paint it. It's Halloween restricted. We'll put it in forgettable. Respectless rubber glove and the respectless robo glove. TF2's early cosmetics were very hit or miss, okay? These are not great. This is called the Roundabout. You want to know how I know this was added in last year's Christmas? Cause it freaking sucks. Putting this in the garbage bin, that looks awful. What the frick? Why would they add that? What is this called? The Rugged Respirator. Is this... What is this? I kind of wish this wasn't Halloween restricted. This looks close enough to like the stock Pyro, but it has like a unique paintable region like around the eyes. I feel like you could get some genuinely unique loadouts if this was like just in the game normally. Cause it is Halloween restricted, I'll put this in forgettable though. I mean, actually... No, I'll put this in pretty alright. You can make some decent Halloween loadouts with that. This was the jetpack that I was talking about earlier. The Russian Rocketeer. I think this is probably the best jetpack cosmetic in the game. Because this one has actual freaking flames coming out the back. And a ray gun on the top. Like, what the frick? This is a really cool cosmetic. I never see anyone use this. One of the coolest ones. Put this in very solid. Scrap Pack. This is another really weird one. This is one that I, like, learned existed when I was crafting cosmetics like a year and a half ago for a video. It's cool looking. I don't know what this is even supposed to be, but it's pretty dope. I just don't see anyone use it ever. So I'll put it in pretty all right. I mean, it's cool. One of those like ones that you just forget exists. Okay, this is the Final Fantasy Wizard hat. The, what is this called? The Seared Sorcerer. I love this hat. It's really cool reference. Doesn't really fit the TF2 art style, if we're gonna be honest to ourselves, but it's cool. I'll put it in very solid. I'm not on the god tier squad for this. I'm sorry, but it's pretty dang good. The Sengoku Scorcher is pretty basic shirt cosmetic. I like it because it's pretty unique in terms of like the samurai gear for Pyro, but it's not super interesting otherwise. Sight for Sore Eyes, best eye cosmetics in the game, no doubt. Not as funny as Popeye's. Usually only used for like normal cosmetics versus the meme cosmetics that you get from the Popeyes, but it's cool. I'll put it in very solid. Skullbrero. I've never seen this one before. This must have been added kind of recently. It's the other sombrero combined with the Wamo hat and a one. Let me see if this is paintable. Okay, yeah, so this is like a side grade to the the Wamo hat, I'd say. I don't know if this is quite very solid. I'll put it in pretty all right, though. Stocking, this is too gimmicky. I hate, like, the items that only look good if it's Christmas time. That's it. That's it. Bass Pro Fishing Pyro. I kind of like this one. I'll put this in pretty all right. It's not, like, great looking, but it's a pretty funny cosmetic, okay? It's like... It's goofy enough to fit into TF2, but not, like, outright weird. It reminds me of this for some reason. I don't know what this is. The stockbroker... No, this isn't the stockbroker scarf. This is the other one, the soot suit. It's all right. It's a pretty funny business thing. It's kind of actually... I'll put this in forgettable, because the stockbroker scarf, which is, like, actually a funny cosmetic, goes in pretty all right. Pyro backpack, it's forgettable. Backpacks don't look good on Pyro, in my opinion. I think, like, something that plays off of the oxygen tank or the tank that he has for his suit is funny. Backpacks are not that. Like, you need something Pyro-themed for Pyro, not just a backpack. Specialized, I like these. These are going in very solid. You can make some funny eyeball-based cosmetics. These and the... I don't know, Pyro in general just has so many good eyeball cosmetics, especially when you combine it with the pop eyes and the binoculus. Like, you cover about every... type of loadout you want to ever do. Okay, this is like the coolest freaking cosmetic ever. I wish this wasn't Halloween restricted, dude. I'll put this in pretty all right. Like, dude, what the frick? It's rad looking. I wish this was an actual thing that you could wear all year round. Like, it would fit Pyro well enough. There are weirder ones than this. Shoe on head. You're like, what's the one president, like Vermin Supreme, who ran on, like, giving everyone a pony? And he, like, always showed up to debates with a shoe on his head. Like, you can role play as him, I guess, on, like, a trade server. I don't know. But this is not great. The old Pyro cosmetics are freaking stupid, dude. It took them a while to hit their stride. The Sub-Zero suit. Okay, yeah, this is, like, the best full-body Pyro cosmetic in the game. It looks good with, like, every loadout ever. Like, literally... If the Sub-Zero suit doesn't work with the loadout, then use the arsonist's whatever, like the superhero suit. Literally, most versatile Pyro cosmetic in the game. The fact that it's on Demo Man is a bonus. I've used this probably ever since I started playing the game. I found it, like, someone donated one to me on, like, a trade server. I've never taken it off. What is this? Just logs? All the back cosmetics are either god tier or just nothing. I don't know what the people who were really doing Pyro cosmetics were thinking. The medieval Pyro set, where did I put the armor? I'll put it in the same tier, because I think you kind of have to put them together for that. I think it's this. This is like one item set right here. These each kind of look all right separately, but together these are obviously better, because you get the full set of armor. The Toy Maker's thing, I don't mind this. It looks like kind of a worse version of the Napper's Respite. Like, if you want to get, like, a pointy hat, just get the Napper's Respite. I'll put this in forgettable, just because it's a worse version of something that already exists. The sled that goes on your back, I don't mind this, actually. I think this is a, it's not, like, Christmas-themed. The Christmas cases should be winter-themed, not Christmas-themed. This is a good example of something that works well in a winter case, not literally a stocking, okay? Because the winter-themed you can wear, like, all year round, and at least it looks, like, all right, versus the Christmas ones. It's like, what the frick are you doing if you're wearing, like, a stocking in the middle of July? What the frick is this? This must be a new one. The Tree Hugger. I don't mind this. It's pretty cool looking. It's Halloween restricted, and it's creepy, and I don't know if anyone would willingly wear this. Okay, no, it doesn't conflict. I'll put this in all right. I think it's cool. Cool idea. What is this? What is this called? The Trick Stabber? Hold on. Yep, this was added in one of the recent Christmases. How did I know? It's somehow always easy to tell what the new cosmetics are. Because they're always really gimmicky and not that good looking. This is elite grade? Are you kidding me? All right, this is going in the too gimmicky. I don't like it. Oh, the Trickster's turnout gear. I love these, actually. Hold on. This is, like, subtle. Like, it doesn't appear super heavily, but the fact that you can, like, paint this and you can, like, still see the paint, but it's not, like, overwhelming, I think is really cool. This is one of the better full-body cosmetics for Pyro. I'll put this in solid. It is subtle, okay, but, like, it works. It does work with, like, everything else. You don't need anything too crazy on Pyro to avoid getting the stock jokes. What the frick is this? This is cool looking. The Triclops? Why have I never seen this before? Oh, this conflicts with hats. Okay, that's why I've never seen it before. This on its own, though, is really cool. Like, what? It looks like, hold on. Looks like these guys. Yeah, if we paint it this color, you become the monkey, the balloons monkey. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna put this actually in very solid. I didn't even know this was in the game. This is really cool looking though. Oh, you can't get it anymore? Oh, that sucks. Is it even, it's not tradable, is it? No, it's probably not even tradable then. Well, damn. Okay, well, I guess we'll move this down if you can't even get it. That sucks. What is this? That's the up pyroscopes. What the frick is, what am I looking at? Who is adding these into the game? What the frick? I didn't even know some of these were a thing. Okay, this looks amazing for meme loadouts. I'll put it here. The Vicious Visage? Is that what that's called? Yeah, I like this quite a bit actually. This is a pretty unique thing for Pyro. I wish it wasn't Halloween restricted. I've said that a lot, but I think Pyro does have some of the worst offenses for that. If you get this, if you pair this with like a, oh, you can't even really see it with like some of that stuff, but you can have like be a fish with a beanie. I don't know. Put this in like here. The vintage Tyrolean. If you get, fun fact, this actually comes in the vintage quality, so you can have a vintage Tyrolean. Anyway, this is generic, but it's good. I'll put it in pretty all right. Then the Voodoo Cursed. I'm not a big fan of the Voodoo Cursed. I think they usually look pretty stupid. We'll see if this one follows suit. Oh, this just freaking rips your head off. Oh, goodness gracious. This just makes you a skeleton. This is like... It's not that good looking, actually. I'm sorry. I do appreciate the detail they put into this. It's just not my cup of tea. I'll put this in... I'll put it here, I guess. It's whatever. The Wartime Warmth. This is the Wartime Warmth? Okay, my thing is out of order. This looks freaking stupid. What is this? Looks like Pyro's grandma, like, knitted him a hat. He's wearing it just because she came over and he doesn't want to offend her. She spent a lot of time. She is bored in the nursing home after all, but she did spend a lot of time knitting him this hat. So he'll wear it. He'll wear it when she comes over, but it'll sit in the closet for the rest of the year. It's going in not great. Wonders Wear. Okay, I for some reason didn't write these in order. In terms of just a shirt, this is probably one of the better ones. I like this, actually. I'll put this in... Okay, wait. Okay. It's not paintable, so it'll only go in pretty all right. If it was paintable, it'd go in solid, but unfortunately, we're sticking to the guns here. Waxy Wayfinder. Hate this one just as much as the other one. Put it in there. Whisker Gentleman. This one's funny, okay? I like the, like, taped-on beard cosmetic. It's not, like... It's pretty subtle, but it fits Pyro. I'll put it in pretty all right. The Winter Wonderland wrap. This is also one of the best head cosmetics in the game. I'm putting this in God tier. Again, looks good with about anything. Paintable. The paint. I really wish, here, I'll show you what it looks like on the thing if I'm going to put it in here. I really wish the paint for the striped version painted the orange instead of the colored. Because, like, the best thing to do with this, like, if you put this, like, with a hat cosmetic, why'd I choose the one thing that covers his head? If you put this with, like, a hat cosmetic, like, you can get some really cool-looking loadouts with this. But I wish it painted the team colored stuff instead of the orange. You do have this other version, but it doesn't look as nice, in my opinion. Anyway, this is, like, one of the best ones up there with the Blizzard Breather. The Winter Wrap-Up. There's no way that's... No, that's not a reference, is that? There's no way they would do that. Anyway, looks like the same thing, but worse, on Pyro, at least. I think... Okay, this must not be all class, then. This has better paints, but it is just a worse version. This looks like Gru right now. So the definitely not a reference to anything hat. We'll put this in... It's all right. It's a worse version of the Winter Wonderland wrap, but it's fine. It's okay. And finally, the Wraith wrap. I don't care. It's edgy, frickin' S tier, God tier. I love this hat, okay? If it was paintable, it would probably be my favorite one. I love the hood cosmetics for Pyro. The fact that this goes, like, really well with any of the whole head cosmetics, well... Maybe I'll rescind that statement. Obviously, you're supposed to use it with this technically, because like that's the really edgy one. But you can use it with anything, and it just looks really nice. It covers up just enough of the eyes to like make it look kind of edgy, It can be like even an edgy Among Us astronaut. Like, it just looks solid with everything. It's just, I really wish this was paintable. So we have a couple more that weren't on this tier list. This is a somewhat old one. I'll just tell you where these go, because obviously I don't have like pictures or anything. The Brim of Fire. This one looks really stupid. I'll put it not great. Hook, Line, and Cinder. I've never seen this one either. It's fishy. Yeah, this one's going in funny. The all right tier, the pretty all right. Real Fly Hat and Water Waders are going in forgettable. They're kind of bad. Miami Rooster. I love the Miami Rooster. I wish it was all year round. I'll put it in very solid. Sheer bias for the birds, but Smiling Soman looks kind of stupid if we're being honest. I'll put this one in pretty all right. I don't know. Trickster's Treats, forgettable. Wandering Wraith. What is the Wandering Wraith? It's the... Oh, God. Oh, frick. Oh, that conflicts. Dude, that's like the coolest looking loadout. What? Why does this conflict? Valve, why would you do that? You had this loadout that could be possible and you made it conflict? What are we doing here? I'm only going to put this in pretty all right just because it conflicts with hats. If this actually worked, like, with the hats proper, this would probably be one of the best head cosmetics in the game. And then the Elf Ignition garbage pile. Frick that hat. I don't like it. Oh, you can glitch it. That's fair. It is a head replacement. So, okay. Well, I'll put this in the very good tier, the very solid. So anyway, you can imagine those in your head. Overall, cool. I'll save this tier list. Save this stream. All right. Tier maker, don't do that. Don't do that here. We need like the logo tier or something. All right, well, now we have this. I'll put this in the description. Let me know if you would like me to do another stream to be similar to this. I was gonna do Soldier Cosmetics next if that was if people actually wanted to go along with everything, but I'll probably do another one in a couple weeks, maybe. We'll see. So that was fun. Anyway, that's it. Bye.